Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today we're going to go through a recent 5-card SGC return right here, and then I'm also going to share some recent mail. I want to say thanks to everybody who checked out our video from the White Plains show and commented. It was a great time. And so we're recording this the next day after we got back from White Plains, and then I'm going to be posting this. I'll post this on Monday. We'll have maybe a pack rip or two this week from the cards that we got at White Plains, and then 59 Tops Friday as usual. So that's kind of the plan for the week. So on this SGC return, just 5 cards. This one went with the sort of the maximum of the sort of lower shipping tier, which is probably the direction I'm going to try to go with a lot of my submissions probably in the short term here. They're all cards that you have seen previously on the channel. They should be anyway. There's maybe one that you haven't seen before. And I did look at the grades beforehand. I'm overall, the grades came in, I guess, what I expected for 3 of the cards. One of them, I wish that maybe it had gotten a better grade just by one number. And then one, I have to say I'm pretty disappointed in the result of the grade. But it is what it is. These are all PC cards. These cards are not going to be for sale or trade anytime soon. So let's kind of run through them. I'm going to once again do my post-it note method. Let's start with the cards that got the grades I was like either expected or was happy about. The first was this Stargell rookie that I had bought raw to replace. I sold my PSA 4 just because I felt like maybe I could use the money towards other things and downgrade a bit. The biggest issue with this card is that this corner is really messed up. Like, other than that, decent centering for a Stargell rookie for 63. Back is pretty nice. I was hoping for a 3 on this, and that is exactly what I got. So this will be a nice card to put back in the Hall of Fame rookie PC, and I am going to be working again to build that back up after the trade that I made, where I traded away a bunch of my Hall of Fame rookie cards to get my T206 Cobb. All right, another card that got kind of grade I was expecting. This is a card you have not seen previously. I think this is the one that you haven't seen that I haven't shown. And this was I bought this from the same seller that I bought the Stargell rookie from. This is a 1960 Fleer Ted Williams. So I feel like this card doesn't get enough love. This is his last playing days card. So this was part of this was a Baseball Greats set that Fleer did in 1960. And 59, Ted does his full Fleer set covering his entire life story, basically. And then 1960, he doesn't have a card in the top set, but he has this card in the Baseball Greats set that they did. And it's a great image of Ted's, the bottom of his, like you see the jersey there, and just a great. So this is a really nice addition to my Hall of Fame, to my Ted PC. So I was hoping for a 3 or a 4, and it did get a 4. So I had seen, I think, this exact card at White Plains. Somebody, I think, was asking like $75 for this exact card in an SGC4, and I paid 35 for this raw and got it graded. So it looks like maybe I made some value back on this. So really love this card. Nice addition to my TED PC. Again, I got to rebuild my TED PC a bit because I gave up some TED stuff in that trade that I got the card, the Cobb card. This is one that I'm, I guess maybe slightly disappointed in the grade. I wish that maybe it had come in one grade higher. But I bought this really nice 69 Bobby Orr raw. I think I paid $140 for it. Just a little bit of a diamond cut, a little off center. Back is really nice on this. And again, I bought this card specifically because I really wanted a Playing Days Orr card, and I wanted one that was from like the 60s. And this was his first, I believe this was his first Norris Trophy win. And this is the season where he scores the game-winning goal in the Stanley Cup final against the Blues, where he flies through the air. And the picture that's his statue out in front of the Garden, as well as I mentioned before, there's a yellowed picture of it in basically every sports bar in New England. So I was hoping this card would get a 4, and it did just get a 3. But I can live with it. Maybe might mean that I paid a little bit over comps for it, but I'm really happy overall just to have this card in a tux. I think it looks really beautiful. So I can live with that. The last two are the pre-war cards that I sent in, and again, you've seen both of these. This card got the exact grade that I was expecting, and this is my. And I'm so happy to have this card finally kind of in its permanent home. I did a whole video about this Lefty Grove Diamond Stars #1 card in the set. Bought this on eBay raw and and it went through it past authentication and decided to send it in. I was just so happy to get what I believe was a fairly clean copy of a card that is so hard to get a clean copy of. At least clean on the front. The back, obviously, if you've seen this before, it was pasted in a book. So I had a little bit of fear that maybe it was going to get authentic, but I fully was hoping and expecting that it was going to get a 1, and that's exactly what it got. So this will be a nice permanent part of my PC. Really happy overall with this card, and really thrilled to finally get to put this with the others. And then there's the card that I'm disappointed in the grade and a little bit perplexed. And I think maybe I know why, and I'd love your, I'll try to make sure you get a good look at it to get your opinion as to why you think this card got this grade. And I'm talking about my Addie Joss T206 hands at chest with the I think just a really nice image. It's got creasing right down the middle of it. So I was kind of hoping, I thought, okay, this card will probably get a 1. And then this is a polar bear back. So you can see there the really gorgeous polar bear back on the back of this card. So I was, like I said, was hoping for a 1 on this, but it got authentic altered. And again, I'm going to try to make sure that you get a good look at this. The only thing that I can think of as to why it got altered is because of the corners maybe got clipped. Like you see that corner right there, it's clipped. Maybe this corner up here a little bit too. Again, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that you can see it. Maybe it was a little bit clipped, a little bit off. Maybe it was trimmed slightly. I don't know. And then take a good look at the back. Let me know why, if you think you know why this got authentic altered. But again, I wanted to get it slabbed. I wanted to get it in the tux just to go along with all of my other T206 Hall of Famer action shots. And I guess technically this is pitching. Jefferson Burdick, I'm assuming, was the one that named that. But the back is incredible. I'm happy with this card. I just wish that it had gotten a numeric grade. And I'm just surprised, a little disappointed that it got the altered. So that's it. That's 5 PC cards that just came back from SGC. So let's go through some mail that came in. I got 3 different things here. I mentioned in my White Plains video when I showed you guys the Sam Jones rookie and the Bob Cousy that I bought from Sammy Thunder. Shout out to Sammy. That I had gotten 2 raw Celtics cards from the Fleer set from a seller on Facebook, and I was very happy with the price that I paid for these. And I sold off a couple of vintage, like raw vintage baseball cards to get these. So I picked up 2 more, again, Hall of Famers. They're all Hall of Famers from the run. I needed this Frank Ramsey, his regular card, a bit off center, but it's sharp. Definitely really happy with that. And then Hall of Famer Carl Braun, who is kind of at the end of his, I believe, kind of at the end of his career. And he was, I'm going to take this out because there's some writing on the top loader here. Carl Braun was, again, a Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame guard with a few other teams, and then went to the Celtics at the end of his career. I think there's like a little scratching on the front of this card, but it's still really nice. The nice sort of red background there. So those 2 cards will go in whatever will be my next SGC order, and get those slabbed up. And as I mentioned in the video yesterday, the last card that I need is the in action Bill Russell card, and then I will have all 11 Hall of Famers in the Celtics Hall of Famers in the 61 Fleer set. So happy about that. Okay. Next is a rack, random act of kindness from my friend Dave, who goes by I will link to his Twitter below. I believe it's Ultra Modern Cards. I'll make sure I link to it below. I'm in a group chat with him where we mostly talk about both Red Sox and cards. And he just, kicking off the new year, he just decided, hey, like he put like 3 cards each in envelopes and numbered them 1 through 20 for everybody in the group chat and said, everybody just pick one envelope that you want, and I'm going to send you 3 Red Sox cards from my PC just as an appreciation. Really nice thing. So I picked number 8 for Yaz, and the 3 cards in this were some really nice, really cool modern Red Sox cards. One is a throwback look, and one is actually a little bit of a throwback of a card. First was this really cool. This is from 2000. This is from 2022. This is, I guess, archives. This is a really nice color match Trevor Story, styled after the 87 top set. Thought this was really cool. Here's a really nice Bowman Chrome rookie for Tristan Casas from 2023. I love this card. I love Tristan Casas, and the Red Sox better not trade him. I don't think they're going to. And then lastly, a card that I actually really wanted. I wanted to get, because I don't have this in my PC. I wanted a really cool Pedro Martinez card from his time, from his peak years with the Red Sox. And it just so happened that in this envelope that Dave sent, this all upper deck Pedro Martinez card from the year 2000, which was very possibly Pedro's best year. I know 99 gets a lot of notoriety, but I think 2000, height of the steroid era, Pedro had a 1.74 ERA on the season. He was injured. He missed some time that year. He didn't throw as many innings as he did in 1999, but this was peak Pedro, on top of the world. I wrote this on Twitter recently, which is I feel bad for the kids that didn't get to see Pedro in his prime with the Red Sox, because it was just nothing like it. So I love this card. Thank you to Dave. He's the man. That's really great stuff. And then lastly, I just wanted to show some of these. So this is going to come off as a little bit of a rant, and I don't mean for it to. I really appreciate and respect all of the guys who do breaks, whether it's modern breaks or if it's vintage breaks. It's people. There's a market for it. People want to spend their money on it, and I respect it. I personally feel like one of my resolutions for 2024 is I need to stop buying into vintage breaks because I have the worst luck. There've been a couple times where I've had really nice hits. One time in a 59 Topps set break, I got a 59 Mantle All-Star. There was another time in a mixer break that I got a Steve Carlton rookie and a PSA 7, and that's what helped lead me to get my Gibson rookie for my 59 Topps set. So I want to shout out Burl Sports, Justin. He's great, and he does an amazing job with his breaks. He always has great vintage stuff. And I bought into a 55 Topps set break, mostly because the buy-in was cheap. It was $25 per card, and he was giving away free spots in a mega break that was a combined 54 Topps and 54 Bowman set. And if you hit certain cards in the 55 Topps break, you get free spots in that 54 mega break. And I figured, okay, well, 55 Topps at $25 a pop, I could maybe get a Clemente or a Koufax rookie at for $25 a piece. Well, turns out that I didn't hit anything in either. And what happened was I did end up getting 2 free spots in the 54 break, but I got five commons at the cost of $25 per card. But I will say this: 3 of the 55 Topps set break cards that I got were Red Sox cards that will just go right in my Red Sox binder, including this really nice 55 Mel Parnell. So I'll take this one all day. This will be permanent PC member. And then the other 2 are Hal Brown. This is basically the whole Red Sox pitching staff in 1955. And Russ Kemmerer. I think I just need Dave Sisler or somebody like that. I would have everybody. And then there were a couple of other commons, Elmer Velo and Bill Tremmel. So I'll probably put those up for sale. And then the 54 break, I just got 2 54 Topps commons. which I will probably sell as well. So shout out to Burl. Shout out to anybody that does the vintage breaks, but I can't keep spending my money on those. just can't do it. But I honestly was really happy to get this Mel Parnell 55 tops Mel Parnell, which was like kind of right near the end of his career. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Please check out where to follow us on all social media channels below. Check out our list of nonprofits and charities. Check out our ComC store, where some of these cards will probably end up in the ComC store soon enough. And yeah, let us know what you thought of the SGC Grays. Let me know why you think that that Joss may have gotten authentic altered. And please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be back with more content later this week. So thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. Take care.